Well, it's not good news. The AC side on this inverter has failed again, so it's most likely one of the MOSFETs that have gone short circuit, and I think it's to do with an error in its control logic. So it's probably misfiring one of the MOSFETs, and then it's getting the full current of the mains across it, and then it just blows straight away. So I think I'm going to have to buy a new one, to be quite honest. That is a bit sad, like. It's probably just simpler that I get one that's air cooled, but unfortunately this is what has happened. So I think I'm going to go on eBay and see what I can find in regards to the replacement, because I can't keep buying MOSFETs for the AC side of this because they're just going to keep failing. Alternatively, what I could do is, my batteries are under there, I could just buy a load of more of those. But the thing is with lead acid batteries, if you think about it, it does take quite a lot of energy to produce them and then recycle them. I've read a lot of articles, and I think you only get about the useful energy that you get out the battery over its lifetime, if you run it on a renewable system, is only twice as much than was used to create the battery in the first place. I could probably understand that, as it does take a lot of energy to mine and smelt and then process lead and then ultimately smelt it again once you're recycling the battery. So if I don't get an inverter or batteries sorted out, then it's going to be a pretty poor year, because it means I'm not going to be able to produce very much at all, because these batteries are going to be sitting fully charged all the time. So we're going to have a big think about what the next steps are. Another thing with grid tie is, what difference is that going to make at the power station end? Because think about it, if this thing's chucking out 500 watts, is the power station going to reduce its power output by 500 watts? I seriously doubt it. All it's really going to do is maybe change the grid frequency ever so slightly. I'll change the frequency and voltage of the grid maybe ever so slightly. That's all it could, the only impact it can really have. So I think grid tie, unless it's on a really large scale or on several homes in a community, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. So I think maybe a large battery storage system coupled with this inverter and using that to charge an electric car would probably be the more ideal option. But lithium batteries, I've been looking on eBay, and it's very hard to find enough at a decent price, and you need battery management for those. With lead acid, I could get some pretty huge ones, but it'd cost over £2,000, and that'd be a massive battery bank, I'll tell you that. I would be able to charge a car off that, no problem. But as I said, lead acids are not the most eco-friendly. So I'll have a thought. Oh, I could think about that, then I'll update you on my decision. One thing I'm going to do tonight is just charge the car for a little bit off the battery bank at its lowest power setting. I'll just run an extension cable out from the inverter here. So I will take the battery down quite a bit, but it lets me make the most of the sunny day that we're supposed to have tomorrow. So that's a car plugged in. That ain't liking that. Down to like 23 volts, which in a 12 volt system would be 11 volts. No, wait. no, it'd be 22 volts in an 12 volt system. So when that gets down to about 22 volts under load, I will take it off. So the car is currently taking 1261 watts, so what I'll do is I'll open up the inverter and turn the voltage down so it draws as little power as possible. Well, something's happened and the whole place has just gone dark, so I don't know what's going on there. I was just taking out my inverter and everything has just gone off, so I'll get my inspection light and have a look. So I thought I'd remove the circuit breaker, but I hadn't. Just as well I kept it in just in case anything serious actually did happen. So what's happened is that's tripped. So I'll just put that back on again. So I turned the voltage down and it's drawn a bit less power. Put it down to 200, well, as close as I could. So this is why a large lithium battery bank would be brilliant. I'd love to have about at least 10 kilowatt hours, that would be great. Because I'd be able to just charge this car probably all night on the lowest setting. But I can't afford that at the moment.